Hey everyone, I'm Allison with Green Goddess Plants and Seeds, and welcome to another bitterly cold day here on the prairies. Um, I've got a lovely, enjoyable day off from my day job, so I'm just doing a little bit of garden planning. I'm just going through my list of tomato varieties that I'm wanting to start for my plant sale and just trying to come up with some numbers of how many of each variety I should start, things like that. I know earlier we're discussing um, starting onions, which is something that we've never done. I've tried growing onions before, but I've never had a lot of luck. So we've been watching lots of information on YouTube on starting onions, so we're probably going to try and give it a go this year. But other than that, it's kind of a quiet day. It's as you can see, I went for a walk earlier outside just to get some sunlight and some fresh air, but it is bitterly cold. It's like minus 30 degrees Celsius with the wind that makes it minus 40. So it's darn cold out there. So, but yeah, so I've got like 42 different tomato varieties I'm hoping to start for the plant sale. Just trying to come up with some numbers. Like, there's always going to be plants left over from the sale that, just go into the garden. Because I have a hard time just dumping plants onto the compost pile because, to me it's a waste of a good seed. But anyway, I'm just trying to come up with some numbers so that I'm trying to reduce that amount of leftover plants and trying to decide or figure out just how many I'm going to need, because I'm actually planning to do 2 plant sales this year. I'm hoping to do one in Saskatoon, which is where I'm from, which is where I've normally had my plant sale, basically just in my backyard, or last year was my front yard. But I'm hoping to also have a plant sale here in Meadow Lake. So 2 sales. Do I need to plan for more plants, or do I grow the same number of plants and just see what happens? And if I sell out of a lot of stuff, well then fine. I know there's a few varieties that I wanted to make sure that I do keep at least 1 plant of for myself so that I can save seed. Some of them are new to me. Some of them are ones that are favorites that I don't have a lot of seed left, that I'm not sure where I'm going to get more from. I know the one variety that I want to grow out and save seed one is called variegated. And it is a nice, beautifully variegated tomato plant. It's beautiful white and cream. And I think at one point I did some research, and I think the variegated tomato also, I think, goes by the name of Touch of Cream. I'm not 100% certain, but I think that's what I saw online. So, but I wanted to save seed from that one because I don't have a lot of seed left. And it's one of my favorites. So it's one of my favorite tomatoes. It's beautiful, and it's perfect for that sort of edible landscaping because it's very showy and attractive. And even the immature fruits that are still green and growing have the green and white striping on them. And then of course the fruit ripens to red. But so this is kind of what I'm planning doing today. Now I did start some pepper seeds on Monday, so 3 days ago. Today's Thursday. 2 days ago, whatever. I've got them in the living room. We can go take a look and see what they're doing. And I'm not expecting any growth, but I should be checking them just to make sure there's no mold growing on them. Okay, so this is where I've put my baggy method seeds. So basically all this is just a towel. It's on the floor because I don't have a table for it. So I've got a heat mat that's plugged in, so it's providing the warmth. And then the towel, and then inside the folds of the towel are my baggies. So I have gone through them and checked them and made sure there's no mold or anything growing on them, but no other signs of life either. So that's, that's expected, and I didn't expect anything to be germinated this quickly. So, but that's what I've done with the baggies. That's where I've put them to keep them nice and warm. So hopefully soon there'll be some signs of life and we can get those potted up. And of course, because of the heat mat and it's plugged in, this towel, it's become like the favorite spot for the cats to sleep on. So Glenn has jokingly called it the cat baggie method for seed starting because you get the bottom heat from the heat mat, and of course the top heat from the cats when they're laying on it. So see, the other thing I thought I'd share with you is my love of seed packets. I always absolutely loved, and still do love, the old-fashioned illustrated seed packaging from, you know, however 100 years ago. I love those illustrations. I think they're absolutely beautiful and gorgeous, and I would love to have, you know, a collection of them at some point. But sadly, most seed companies don't put that kind of effort into their packaging. You know, for a lot of the smaller seed suppliers, you know, cheap as they can go is what they can afford, which is, you know, nothing wrong with that. But there are a couple of companies who have actually really put some effort into their seed packets, and it definitely shows. So just as a bit of a disclaimer, there's no sponsorship going on here. I'm not getting paid to do this. There's no it's not meant to be an advertising. I'm just trying to share something that I really appreciate and what I think is beautiful. Okay, so my first runner-up for the prize for excellent seed packaging goes to, of course, Baker Creek. This is a very well-known company. They have excellent seeds, excellent service, but I absolutely love their packaging. Like, their photographs are just amazing. Like they're just so gorgeous. They show off the varieties in such a wonderful way. Like, isn't this? And of course, they have lots of good information on the back. Like, some companies, their seed packets are very generic, and they don't actually have information about that specific variety on the package. All they do is have a generic package with a sticker on the front that says the variety, which is okay. You know, I guess if, you know, obviously these days money and budgeting and trying to, you know, cope with all that is definitely an issue, which is, you know, it's fine. But so Baker Creek is my first runner-up for their seed packaging in my book. It's absolutely gorgeous. The next, but however, the first prize for the best and most innovative seed packaging goes to Hudson Valley. Like, this is probably the best, most innovative thing that I have seen in seed packaging in a very long time. You know, I've been gardening for a good many years, and these art packs from Hudson Valley are absolutely gorgeous. Like, they're just so unique. Each one's different. I'm sure each one is done by a different artist. And there's the back of that one. And they're just amazing. Like, this Rembrandt, this is very similar, or very reminiscent of the old school, the old-fashioned seed packets, which is what I absolutely love. You know, and there's, to be honest, there's almost a certain collectability to these. Like, you buy one and then you just want to have them all because they're just so gorgeous. And then when you open them up, like, there's a sticker on the back. But when you open them up, pull this off. Oops. That one's not coming off very well. But if you open them up, there's actually more information on the inside of the packet. And there's the actual packet that has the seeds, which has some information on it. And then there's information on there too. And it's just absolutely gorgeous. Like, kudos to Hudson Valley for, you know, their innovation for seed packaging. Like, that's actually the best thing that I've ever seen in a really, really long time. So thank you for joining me on this very, very cold winter afternoon. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having a great week. It's almost over. It's Thursday, so weekend's coming up. Unfortunately, I have to work on the weekend, so sucks to be me, but whatever. My ultimate goal, my ultimate dream is to be able to earn enough money from the garden that I don't have to have a second job. But anyway, that's just me. Anyway, I hope you're having a great week. I hope you enjoy your weekend that's coming up, and Stay warm, stay safe, and until next time, take care.